Hello students, so today we are going to discuss about the new chapter factors and multiples. So our first topic will be factors. Now what do you mean by factors actually? Factors means if a number divides another number completely, the word completely means there will be no remainder, without any remainder, then the first number, that means this number, the first number that I said about, the first number is the factor of the second number. That means when I'm dividing a number, that means I'm talking about dividend, and I'm dividing by a number. If a number divides another number, that means this number is a divisor and that other number will be the dividend. So in the other way I can say that if a divisor divides a dividend completely, without any remainder, then the divisor is called the factor of the dividend. So in this way also you can write that if a divisor can divide a dividend completely without any remainder, then the divisor is known as the factor of the dividend. Say for example, if I take 20 and if I divide it by 2, so obviously when I'll divide them, I'll get 2 tens are 20 and there will be no remainder. So that means here the dividend 20 is exactly divisible by 2. So 2 is a factor of 20. Okay, so when I say that 20 divided by 2 is equal to 10, that means I mean by this means, what do I mean by this? That 2 into 10 is equal to the given number 20. So in that case I can say that 2 is a factor of 20, but not only 2, even 10 is also a factor of 20, because like the way I multiplied 10 with 2 to get 20, similarly I can multiply 2 with 10 to get 20. That means I can also do the same thing by like this. I can divide 20 by 10 also. In that case also I'll get a quotient 2 without any remainder. So that means 10 is also a multiple of 20. So in short you can say that if I take any product, say 4 into 5 equal to 20, that means 4 is a factor of 20, 5 is also a factor of 20. That means both these numbers which are multiplied can divide the given answer. Say 6 into 3 is equal to 18. So 6 is a factor of 18, that means I can divide 18 by 6, and even 3 is also a factor of 18 because I can divide by 3 also. So such numbers are called factors. Factors, the numbers which can divide a given number without leaving any remainder. Now, how to find out the factors? Now before that, we will learn some terms about factors. Say a particular number can have many factors or less factors. Now what can be the minimum number of factors a number can have? So if you point out except one, just hold on, except one, every number has at least 2 factors. At least means minimum 2 factors, but it may be more than 2 also, but at least they will have 2 factors, not less than 2. Only 1 is the number which will have only 1 factor, because 1 is divisible by 1 only. 1 cannot be divided by any other number. So 1 except 1, every other number has at least 2 factors, but that doesn't mean that they have only 2 factors. They may have more than 2 factors. Say for example, if I take 7 so it will be written as 1 into 7. So 2 factors, 1 and 7, no other factors. But when I write say 12, I can write it as 1 into 12, I can write it as 2 into 6, I can write it as 3 into 4. So there are many factors, 1, 12, 2, 6 and 3 and 4, but at least they will have 2 factors. That is what I want to mean. Secondly, this, as you can see, when I writing the factors, 1 comes here also, 1 comes here also. So what does that mean? That means that 1 is the factor of every number. So 1 is a factor of every number. Whatever number you will take, the first factor you will get is 1. Also, not only the factor of every number, also 1 is the smallest factor of any number, because before 1 you will never get any factors. 1 is the smallest factor of every number. Next, every number is a factor of itself. That means a number is a factor of itself. How? As you can see, 7 is a factor of 7, 12 is a factor of 12. Here also we can get, suppose for 20 also we'll get the same thing when I'll write 1 into 20. So 20 is a factor of 20. So that means though factors fixed, 2 factors are fixed for every number, that is 1 and the number itself. So every number is a factor of itself, and also every number is the greatest factor of itself. So this is not only a factor of the number itself, but it is also the greatest factor. That means after this you will never get any factor. Say for example, 20 is a factor of 20. Also 20 is the greatest factor of 20. So when I'll take any number, the smallest factor I will get is 1, and the largest factor I'll get is the number itself. Here I've given the example of 20. It may be any number, but that number itself will be the greatest factor, and 1 is the common factor of every number. So it is the factor of every number that you get. Then we have the factor of a number is smaller than or equal to the number. That means the factors that you will get of a number, it will be either less than the given number or equal to the given number. So as you see here, we know that 1 is a factor of every number. We also know that the number is a factor of itself. So you can see that all the factors that I've got here are all smaller than 12, and 12 is equal to 12. But is there any factor bigger than 12? No. You will never get a factor which is bigger than the given number. Similarly, here also you will never get a factor which is bigger than 7. You will get either less than 7 or equal to 7. So that is the next point, that factor of a number is smaller than or equal to the given number. Okay. So these are the points that you should remember about a factor. So let us revise one more time. Factor is a number which can divide another number completely without any remainder. Then that number is known as a factor. So suppose I am dividing here 20 by 2, so I get a remainder 0. So 2 is a factor of 20, 10 is a factor of 20. So similarly, when I write them as a product also, say 2 into 20 equal to 10, which means 20 is divisible by both 2 and 10. That means both 2 and 10 are the factors of 20. Both 4 and 5 are the factors of 20. So as I said, a number can have minimum 2 factors, and maximum it can be anything. It can be 4 factors, 5 factors, 6 factors, but minimum it will have 2 factors. So except one, every number has at least 2 factors. कम से कम 2 फैक्टर तो रह गए, उससे ज़्यादा भी हो सकता है. 1 is the factor of every number. It is a factor of every number. Any number you take, the first factor you'll get is 1, and that's why 1 is also the smallest factor of any number. Every number is a factor of itself. A number is a factor of itself, and also that particular number is the greatest factor of the number. So no other factors can be greater than the number itself. Also, the factor of a number is smaller than or equal to the given number. So the factors that you will get will be either smaller than the given number or equal to the given number, but not more than the given number. So these are all the concepts of factor. In the next video we'll discuss about how to find out the factors by using multiplication and division. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you. Go through the video nicely, go through the video that I've shared in the classroom, or that YouTube video, and this is my own video. I'm making this video because, as you have seen, there was some problem in the live class today. So I hope this will make you understand. Thank you very much.